History. I'm Stephanie Kibler, Director at the Freeborn County Historical Museum, Library, and Village, with Rachel Lilienthal, Coordinator of our collections and exhibits here, and with my granddaughter, Kyriana, who's visiting for the week and got snagged into making Pina Colada cocktail and mocktail. And we already did a mocktail because we wanted to see how it worked. So it actually worked really well. So this one is for this lovely. Did I say we're featuring the Pina Colada? I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Pina Colada hails from San Juan, Puerto Rico. And has it been 3 years since you and your mom were in Puerto Rico? 4 years? Right before the hurricane, the year before the hurricane. Favorite thing in Puerto Rico was?
Probably the ocean.
The ocean?
Aww.
Not the,
And a little crab that we found.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What was it? How big was it?
It was like a baby.
Oh,
Teeny. What was the, glow in the dark place? Yes, it was called the
bioluminescent?
yeah, but there was a name for the bay, wasn't it? I can't think of the,
Bioluminescent Bay.
was that what it was called? So they'd go at night and everything glows.
Well, there's some like
Right?
bioluminescent plankton in the ocean too.
Yeah.
Those are so
That's
cool.
what it was.
Yeah. Super, and the
Yeah,
photos
it was
were
like,
really fun.
Kayaking, like, and it had like a clear bottom so you could see it.
And her mom almost drowned her.
Oh no.
Yeah, she did. And someone else hit me in the head with a paddle.
Ow.
It's okay, I had my hair to protect me. So.
It's just as good. It's just as good.
It's having curly hair.
But anyway, that's where the Pina Colada hails from.
Nice.
At least one version of where the Pina Colada is from. It is said that it was created by bartender Ramon Monchito Marrero at the Carib Hilton in 1954. He mixed up a fruity blend of rum, coconut cream, pineapple juice. Bam, you got a Pina Colada. I do have to share this because I think I might be in love. He's the cutest bartender I may have ever
Aw.
seen.
Oh, look with all the pineapples too.
On his little uniform.
That's cute.
Doesn't he look cute? And his fancy little glasses that have pineapples on them.
tie.
Yeah, I thought, oh, he's super cute. The name Pina Colada directly translates from Spanish as strained pineapple. Did not know that. A reference to the freshly pressed and strained pineapple juice that should ideally be used when making this. So we're kind of cheating a little bit because we've got store-bought pineapple juice, but we've got some fresh chunks, so we're kind of combining. So we're tweaking this recipe a little bit. And we can put what we tweak on there as well as the original recipe, because we are going off of the original Pina Colada recipe that Monchito did. I think I like Ramon better. I wish I could roll my tongue because
Ramon.
I can't do that, but I love that. And in 1978, the Pina Colada was declared the official drink of Puerto Rico. To make things even more official, the Carib Hilton was presented with a proclamation signed by the governor in 2004 in honor of the 50th anniversary of the drink. But some other islanders say that the Pina Colada dates back to the 1800s and credit the fruity cocktail to Puerto Rican pirate Roberto Confrese, saying he served his crew this beverage to boost morale.
Not for scurvy.
Not for scurvy,
A pirate.
for
without
instance.
It,
But do you think would pineapple's acidic? Do you think it would help with scurvy? It may have.
Maybe. Yeah. The added bonus of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no reference made that it was for scurvy. Do you know what scurvy is?
Mm-hmm.
It's a, what's the best way to describe scurvy? It's a
slow death. That's painful.
it has kind of intestinal, isn't it? Isn't scurvy kind of?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think
like,
it's a. We might
I
have to
don't
do some
know, we
research
might
on
have to-
scurvy. All the times we talked about scurvy.
Right, we haven't talked about what it actually does to you.
Golly. This I really like. This is a quote from the barman and owner of Brooklyn's Long Island bar, Toby, I'm going to butcher this, Cecchini. Pineapple is the butter of the cocktail world. You can make anything smashingly delicious with it. Unfortunately, the Pina Colada became a symbol of bleep 70s super tacky cocktails that you get in a 40-ounce cup and wander about drinking on Bourbon Street. He swore. That's my bleep.
What just happened?
Bleep. I didn't have a buzzer.
Right.
So, yeah. But I love that. Pineapple is the butter of the cocktail world.
Makes everything just a little bit yummier.
Yeah. And so here's another, another historian said that rum, pineapple, and coconut have been mixed together pretty much since rum was first distilled. And first written reference to the drink name Pina Colada appeared in an issue of Travel magazine dated December of 1922. So, they think that this, however, was the Cuban style Pina Colada, which does not include coconut and was more commonly referred to, or does not include coconut and was more a shaken pineapple daiquiri, served long and made with Bacardi rum, pineapple, lime, and sugar. But, so there's a little controversy because we find with a lot of these
Yeah.
beverages.
Who started it?
So should we mix one up and then talk a little history? So each one gets 2 ounces of white rum. So we're mixing the adult version, the cocktail version. The mocktail version we did exactly the same minus the rum. Right? No rum for you. So it's 2 ounces each of
Okay, so 4.
4 ounces total. And then we're gonna do coconut cream, which I'd never purchased before. It's really kind of cool. It actually kind of looks like coconut butter. So we need 1 ounce each, so you need 2 ounces. Oh, you're doing a big scoop, which is 4 scoops, so 2 scoops per ounce. Smack it hard. Suppose we could have you add some of the coconut or the pineapple. You think you can do that better than Risha? You think she's got the technique down to you? I give her the hard jobs. You want to do the whipping cream? You want Risha to do the whipping cream? It is. It's kind of. It's actually, to be honest, and I don't know how if you guys remember this, but when I was a kid in elementary school, we had paste. So you got a jar of paste. This is what paste looked like. Some kids would glue. Some kids would eat paste. Yes.
Gross.
So then it's 1 ounce each of the heavy cream. And then it calls for the 6 ounces of fresh pineapple juice. So we're gonna do 3 ounces of pineapple juice and like 8 pieces of real pineapple to give it more. So it would be really, for 2, it's gonna be 6 ounces. That's a huge bottle. Here, you want me to do this?
Yes, please.
It's a terribly big, it's hard to get your hand around it. This is gonna take us forever. 2, this is what we need Andre for.
Right?
3, he has small children and they count everything.
Didn't you say we were, did
4,
of them?
we're gonna do 6.
Oh, and then add extra
5,
pineapple pieces.
yes, 6, because it would be 3 for each, 3 per beverage. And then we're just gonna scoop 2, 4,
It already smells good.
7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna get kind of full. We're gonna do 1 more here. So like roughly 6 pieces of pineapple. Oh, I don't know, how are we gonna do this? Because now I gotta add ice.
Oh.
This is gonna get tricky. We thought we could make 2 here, but
Whoa. You pulled one out of me.
I pulled a Risha.
Whoa.
Sorry. We've got ice all over people. And then we're gonna, sorry, blend this with our handy dandy little, I don't know what this is
A
called.
little blender.
Little blender. This thing on here is so big. Your hands are smaller than mine. You think you can get that off of there? You need to do it? Maybe you need to do it. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. So this one's not quite as icy as Kyriana's. Okay, we can't get these mixed up.
No.
So, all right, Kyra, that's for you. You have the little pineapple. You can put a little pineapple like we did there. I'm not gonna do that right now, but we're gonna, oh, it smells so good. Okay, cheers. Oh my gosh, cheers. We haven't cheers since before COVID. Oh no, I lied. We cheers just a couple weeks ago at Shirley Temple's, with Shirley Temple. Mm. Okay, that's yummy. How's yours? Pretty good? She doesn't like
It's okay.
pineapple,
Oh.
but it tastes more coconutty. Does it taste like coconut butter?
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter? Yeah, that's really good. That's better than what you get out in a restaurant, I think.
Depends on the restaurant.
I
but yeah.
suppose. I suppose. I just feel like a lot of times they don't use the fresh fruit. And I think that's what makes that, is the fresh fruit. So, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? And Grandma Harriet, doesn't she live in a, she lives near him. Does she not live in a pineapple?
I don't think she lives in a pineapple,
But she lives near him.
I wasn't allowed to watch the show, so.
I've only seen it a couple times. What does Grandma Harriet live in?
I think it's actually
Is it a
Oh,
little
yeah.
house under the sea?
Oh.
And you know, Grandma Harriet's played by our very own Marion Ross, who was just here this weekend.
Yes.
And we're still a little giddy.
Uh-huh.
This was our first time meeting her. She was absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
I was exhausted. I don't know how she did all that she did in that short period of time and was still standing on
Right.
July 3rd.
Oh my gosh.
Man, it was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
But she was my only tie-in I could come up with Pineapple, Pina Colada, and Freeborn County was
Grandma SquarePants.
was Grandma SquarePants, or Grandma Sponge Pants, as I like to call her sometimes.
Confusing my brain when you say that. Well, I have one that connects, like, I guess, both of those together. Because Marion Ross was also a lifeguard here at our municipal
sure she
beach.
was.
And, you know, when you think of pina coladas, a lot of the time it's like a beach drink.
Yes.
And so I kind of looked at the municipal beach here in Albert Lee that we have. It used to have this diving tower on it.
A lot of the beaches in the area had fun diving towers and things. It's
That
amazing.
sounds so cool.
They were frightening.
Well, I mean, the one it was like 8 feet above the raft that was out in the water. That was one, and then the other one was 12 feet up. But it was secure.
Yes, but if you're a pansy, you're not likely to go off of that sucker.
Are you speaking from experience?
I am speaking from experience. Would you
well,
go off a 12-foot dive?
Yes.
Ooh.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't think that sounded fun at 14, so.
Well, I mean, and they had lifeguards, so if you,
Mhm.
you know, you could be okay.
So if you drown, they pull you out?
Well, and the lifeguards they had were, especially at the beginning, they would always have them be Red Cross certified. as
Yes.
The lifeguards.
And I think they still, at beaches with lifeguards, I think they still
they
do
do.
have to be Red Cross certified.
And the beach itself was opened like as a city beach in 1928.
Oh, fun.
And they put out to the public, the Parks Board said, what should we name the beach? And so they let the public put forward a whole bunch of names, and they got 242 names
Wow.
for the beach. And there was no, it was like a competition for the summer. There was no prize other than, you know,
You got
getting
to
to
name
name
the
the beach. So I actually have a whole list so I didn't do all the 242 here. Let's see, I have, pick a
Good
number
grief.
1 through 93. Each of you pick a number.
14.
14. Blue Lane Beach.
Oh, I don't like that one.
3.
Sunny Beach.
I don't like that one either.
Let's see. The one I thought was interesting was Marilee Beach,
Oh.
because they like put together Mary Albert Lee. So they were like Mary.
Oh. Was that for the founding so who's Mary? Was
No.
that for
like Mary Happy like?
okay, but isn't there a surname Mary?
Oh, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo
Lorenzo
Mary.
Mary.
I'm
He was-
wondering if that's where my brain went.
Maybe because he was one of the first like settlers
Mhm.
here.
Did he own a mill?
He was trying to make.
That's
a mill.
right.
And there was a lake here for a while that was called Mary Little Lake. And so maybe that was the idea with that. There was also like Fairyland. It doesn't really go, but let's see. Tennis court swimming beach was one of the
Oh, that's
ones.
interesting.
Because there were tennis courts right
At the
next to
swimming
it.
beach.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
interesting. Tennis court swimming beach.
Yeah.
How would you like to go and have a picnic at tennis court swimming beach today?
That's a mouthful.
Wow.
There's also, they put Denmark's beach because that was the area that a lot of people from Denmark had settled.
Which we have,
The New Denmark
New
Park,
Denmark
which is
Park.
right near
yes,
there.
yes.
Yep. Little Waikiki was one. What's one? You Tell 'em Beach.
What do you suppose was on that person's
I don't
mind?
know.
You tell them. Maybe that was, can you see a husband and wife having a conversation and she throws out something and he says something back about like, no, that's not a good name. Well, you tell him. And then he got
But
his
it's
beach
okay,
name.
that's the one, yeah. There's some fun ones. Some weird ones too. It's like Gopher Beach. I don't know where that came
Maybe
from.
there were gophers at the beach.
Oh, maybe there were little rodents at the beach.
You know what we have at the rock garden? Groundhogs.
Really?
Tunnel of groundhogs. Oh, we should
Oh
take
my
your mom there.
gosh.
My daughter loves groundhogs.
Cute.
Nah, they're not that cute.
Hope he likes them. She thinks they're
They
cute.
destroy things.
They do destroy things, and yeah, so we got to get them out of there. But
Yeah. Well, but at the beach, there's been swimming classes, water carnivals, speedboat races, diving contests with the diving tower, tennis games because of the tennis courts, sunbathing, family picnics.
well,
Yeah.
and Albert Lee has kept that tradition
Mhm.
going. For the first time ever, I went to the Bayside Skiers show this weekend, which was super fun. And man, I don't know how they can do some of the stuff they do. 3 tiers of people on skis.
gosh.
It was like, wow. So, I mean, when you think about it, there's the water ski club, we've got fishing,
Mm-hmm.
the number of pontoons you can see out,
And people at the beach itself too. That they ended up naming it Municipal Beach.
which is not very
It's not as fun as some of those ones,
No,
but
I want
yeah.
to tell them.
you tell them beach.
You tell them. I like that one.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. And did you mention, I don't remember if you mentioned or not, but while we were entertaining Marion here Thursday evening, a couple of times it came up that she actually rented out, not her own, but she worked at the little shop that
Oh,
rented out
yeah.
wool bathing suits at the beach.
Yes, I do remember her saying that. And we have a wool bathing suit on display currently.
Brand new exhibit of
Yeah.
swimsuits,
Mhm.
which are super fun if anybody's looking for ideas on what their swimsuit should look like. You're making a swimsuit. We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
Probably not quite the style you're looking for, but some of them are really cute actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of the gist of the Pina Colada
Right.
and how Freeborn County relates to the Pina Colada. A little bit of a stretch. but-
Right.
All right. Cheers, girls.
Cheers.